Hi, everyone. Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and Apple sent out its invites for the iPhone 17 event. The event is going to take place on Tuesday, September 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Now, at the event, we could see the iPhone 17, 17 Air, 17 Pro, and 17 Pro Max. But before we get into that, I'm going to talk about where you can watch the event, when to watch it, and different things like that. Now, as I mentioned before, it takes place at 10 a.m. Pacific time or 1 p.m. Eastern time, or also 12 p.m. Central time or 11 a.m. Mountain time. Now, you can watch the event on apple.com, which is this website here, on Tuesday, September 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, or I have a placeholder, or there is a placeholder rather, as I won't be live streaming the event. Same reason as WWDC for copyright reasons, but there's a placeholder on Apple's official YouTube channel. You can watch it here as well. Now, you can also watch the event in the Apple Developer app, and I also believe it should pop up inside of Apple TV. If I just go to it here, and I just type in all dropping, or I guess it's not showing up, I didn't fully type it in. But you should be able to watch it in Apple TV as well. I believe all of Apple's events are in Apple TV. Now, what can we expect to see at this event, which is going to be on Tuesday, September 9th? Well, the first one is pretty obvious. We're going to see the iPhone 7. So we could see the iPhone 17 lineup announced at this event. We can see the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, iPhone 17 Pro, and Pro Max. Now, as far as the design and colors, well, let's take a look at the iPhone 17. And when you first take a look at it, and these are dummy units, but they look just like the iPhone 16. So the base model iPhone 17s haven't changed. And they come in white, black, pink, green, and blue. And they have the vertical stacked camera design. Now, looking at the iPhone 17 Air, we have sort of this oval bar across the top. And that's for the camera and flashlight. Those models comes in white, black, gold, and blue. Lastly, we have the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. These models are probably going to be the most expensive in the lineup. And we have sort of the same camera design as before, with the two cameras and the one camera to the right of those two. But one thing is different, you'll notice, is instead of having a camera square like we did for the past 6 years on the Pro iPhones, that camera square is now a rectangular square across the entire top half of the iPhone, with the flashlight and camera or LiDAR pushed to the far right. And that is on the 17 Pro and Pro Max. The 17 Air has an oval with the flashlight pushed to the far right and the camera on the left. And those models comes in blue, orange, black, and white. And that is for the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, if I forgot to mention the name of the event, the tagline for the event is draw dropping, or all dropping rather. It's kind of similar to draw dropping, but the tagline for the event is all dropping. I guess that's referencing sort of the design in the liquid glass and the updated design for the iPhone 17 lineup. And it's not just the iPhone 17s that we're going to see here. We're also going to see the Apple Watch Series 11. We're going to see the Apple Watch Ultra 3, Apple Watch SE 3, as well as new AirPods Pro 3rd generation. All announced on Tuesday, September 9th. Now, as far as release and pre-order, well, we're going to get the devices, the iPhone 17 models, alongside the Apple Watch Ultra 3, Apple Watch SE 3, Apple Watch Series 11, and new AirPods Pro 3, all announced on Tuesday, September 9th. Then we're going to get pre-orders for those models on Friday, September 12th, with a final release for the iPhones, most likely the iPhone 17, 17 Air, 17 Pro, and Pro Max, all released on Friday, September 12th, or September 19th, rather, with, I believe, the Apple Watches, the Apple Watch Ultra 3, Apple Watch SE 3, and Apple Watch Series 11 released on probably September 19th. They could have staggered releases along with the new AirPods Pro 3rd generation. Now, after the event, I would expect iOS 26 RC. I would expect that probably after the event at probably 12 to 1 or 11 to 12 p.m. Central Time, or Pacific Time rather, or 12 to 1 p.m. Central Time, or 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time, or 11 to 12 p.m. Mountain Time. That would be after the event. iOS 26 RC and the public beta RC would release after the event, with a final release on Monday, September 15th. Now, I am going to have a prepare to update video, but I'm going to name it iOS 26 How to Install. Now, my video for iOS 26, it won't be an hour long, not the first video, not the one that's going to cover a majority of changes, because that video will be screen recorded off of my iPhone 12. I'm not going to try to screen record a 1 hour long video. However, there will be a live stream following that video later that night, and that will be an hour long. I will cover every feature from the new Liquid Glass UI to the updated Liquid Glass Control Center. I will cover the new home screen elements with the new clear look for app icons. I will cover it all on my YouTube channel, Hawkins Tech. The first video is going to be 20 to 30 minutes long, where I will cover the new design in photos, the new design in music, the home screen, the lock screen, how you can make the clock really large. Then I will have a live stream that will be an hour long, and I will cover every feature that I missed in the 20 to 30 minute video. So I will have a video out for iOS 26. Now, iPadOS 26, I'm going to make that a separate video, as the iPad gets some new features that, honestly, words cannot even describe how excited I am for those features. We get the new windowing system on the iPad, where you can open up apps and windows with the traffic light buttons, kind of similar to macOS. And of course, I will make that a separate video for the iPad. And I will also have a favorite features video the next day, and a YouTube short for my YouTube shorts and my TikTok as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will have more videos out, and I'm also going to talk about it this Friday In my podcast, I'm going to talk about the iPhone 17s and what to expect from that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.